stop scrolling, listen to me. Because if you are serious about success, this might be uncomfortable, but it will change you. Excuses are the enemy of success, not failure, not lack of resources, not bad luck. Excuses, they sound harmless, reasonable, logical. I don't have time. I'm tired. I'll start when things calm down. I'm not ready yet. I have too much going on. And every time you say one of those, you give your power away. I know this because you're not lazy. You're not stupid. You're not incapable. You care. You want more. You feel the gap between who you are and who you know you could be. And that gap hurts. So you protect yourself with excuses. They soften the pain of inaction. They make failure feel acceptable. They help you avoid responsibility without feeling like you quit. But understand this clearly. Every excuse you make today becomes the life you live tomorrow. That's the real cost. Here's the problem. Most people think excuses are about circumstances. They're not. They're about psychology. Excuses are not created by your situation. They are created by your state. When you feel overwhelmed, you make excuses. When you feel uncertain, you make excuses. When you feel emotionally weak, excuses feel necessary. That's why yelling "just try harder" doesn't work. This isn't about willpower. It's about state management. Two people can have the same problems. One takes action, the other explains why they can't. Same reality, different identity, and identity is shaped by what you do when excuses show up. Let's be honest. Excuses feel good in the moment. They relieve pressure, they lower expectations, they give you emotional comfort. But success does not grow in comfort. Success grows where excuses die. The shift happens when you realize something powerful. Your life is not shaped by what you intend to do. It is shaped by what you do consistently. And excuses interrupt consistency. You don't need a better plan. You need fewer excuses. So let's break this down psychologically. Your emotional state controls your behavior. Your behavior controls your results. If you want to destroy excuses, you must control your state. That means mastering the triad of state, physiology, focus, and language. Let's start with physiology. Excuses live in weak physical states when your body is collapsed, tired, shallow breathing, and motionless. Your brain looks for escape. Escape comes in the form of excuses. You are not weak-minded, you are under-energized. Stand up, straighten your spine, open your chest, breathe deep. Movement creates momentum. Momentum kills excuses. You don't wait to feel motivated. You move first. Your nervous system changes before your thoughts do. Strong body, strong state, fewer excuses. Now focus. What you focus on determines what you feel. Excuses thrive when you focus on difficulty, risk, and discomfort. It's going to take too long. It might not work. It's going to be hard. That focus creates fear and hesitation. Instead, shift the question. What happens if I don't act? What does this cost me long term? What version of me exists on the other side of this action? Focus on consequences, not convenience. Pain avoided today becomes pain multiplied tomorrow. Excuses collapse when you focus on the cost of staying the same. Now language. This is where excuses hide best. I'm trying. I'll do my best. I hope. Those are not innocent words. They are verbal escape hatches. Your brain hears them and relaxes. Trying means you can quit. Hoping means you can wait. Success requires committed language. You don't say, "I'll try." You say, "I will." You don't say, "I'll see." You say, "I've decided." You don't say, "I don't have time." You say, "It's not a priority." That honesty is uncomfortable, and that's the point. Excuses survive on soft language. Standards require strong language. Now let's go deeper. Excuses exist because of a broken internal blueprint. Somewhere along the way you learned that discomfort means stop. That fear means wait. That uncertainty means avoid. That blueprint is wrong. Discomfort means growth. Fear means expansion. Uncertainty means opportunity to lead yourself. Your blueprint must change, and blueprints only change through standards. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. If your standard allows excuses, you will always find one. Successful people are not more confident, they are more demanding of themselves. They don't ask, "Do I feel like it?" They ask, "What must be done?" That's the turning point. The moment should becomes must. You shouldn't take action, you must. You shouldn't be disciplined, you must. You shouldn't show up when it's hard, you must. Because when something becomes a must, excuses disappear. No debate, no negotiation, no waiting for the right mood. Action. Here's the truth. Excuses are a form of self-betrayal. Every time you break your word to yourself, you lose self-trust. Every time you delay, you weaken your identity. And every time you follow through, even when it's hard, you build self-respect. Self-respect is the foundation of confidence, not talent, not luck. You don't destroy excuses by hating them, you destroy them by acting in spite of them. One action, one decision, one follow-through. That's how identity changes. And once your identity changes, excuses no longer fit. So here's your call to action. Right now, not later. Identify the excuse you've been using the most. Call it out, say it out loud, then move your body. Change your posture, breathe deep. Decide what must be done today, not everything, one thing, and do it immediately. Because excuses don't disappear with understanding, they disappear with action. Success is waiting on the other side of the thing you keep avoiding. Now go.